Hello, friends.
Good evening. Welcome to Metta Monday.
Nice to have you with us, either live or from the future on our recording. And one way, before we go into content, I say we go right into experience. And Nicole, bless you.
I just wanted to be blessed. Yes.
You are so blessed. In fact, one of my clients was talking about, she's a big fan of the Kabbalah. That's the mystical Jewish sect. And one of the Kabbalistic practices they do is to find 100 things to bless every single day. So blessings to you.
Thank you. That's one.
Yeah. Blessings to you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And blessings to me. So one of the things.
Yeah. One way that we can offer ourselves as a blessing is to simply bring your hand to your heart. And notice how that feels. Automatically for me, I connect to my breath. And this is one easy way for our physiology to recognize that all is well.
Yeah, this is science.
Yes.
Science demonstrates when we place our hand on our heart. And by the way, the heart isn't like the Pledge of Allegiance on the left side, a little more muscle on the left, but it's right behind our sternum. And so science reveals when you do this.
Yeah, our mammalian brain just kind of activates in a way and recognizes it as safe and soothing touch.
Yeah, it helps create that mind-heart coherence, which helps to enhance the relaxation response.
Increase our vagal tone. So if you're in the throes of stress or you're in a moment you find yourself you really don't want to be in, you can just put your hand on your heart
to soothe yourself. And it doesn't matter left or right hand. In fact, I recommend you kind of change it up.
Do both.
Palm over palm. Notice what feels. Some days it'll feel more natural one way or the other. Sometimes one hand feels good. But one reason Nicole has been wanting to add and sprinkle in a more soothing practices.
Yes, I have taken 2 falls in the matter of 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, just a little.
I got a chance to fall down and I got a chance to fall up. So both were really great experiences.
That sounds like gravity defined.
And I think it was an opportunity for me to recommit to being kind to myself, being gentle to myself, and for myself, kind of feeling. And I've been looking for little quick fixes in the moment where I feel a little achy or pain, or I feel tension or resistance. I found myself putting my hand on my heart. And then we did a little triple warmer, like energy class the other day. We did this cool thing called triple warmer smoothies and
also a Jin Shinjutsu, which is Japanese acupressure, a whole flow for helping de-escalate the fight or flight and bring us out of trauma and into our heart. So we're already
got one part of it going, one part of the flow. So Jin Shinjutsu Flow has you bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your forehead and breathe.
And generally you go for about 3 breaths, but you could always do more.
And usually I'm looking for a shift in my breath, maybe a shift even in my vision, a little burp, a little tingles, all indications that my energy, my biology is responding to this hand hold. So we're holding our neurovascular points on our forehead, bringing more blood to our neocortex.
Yeah, our frontal lobe, where higher reasoning and functioning thinking occupies itself.
And we have the one hand on the heart, which increases the vagal tone, creates this self-soothing sensation. And then from here, I felt a good shift. You had a nice big breath.
Sometimes I feel a change in my voice, the tone of my voice.
Yes.
So now we'll bring our hand from our head
to your belly.
Yeah. So
right on your belly button or right below your belly button, but still keeping that hand, the opposite hand, on your heart.
Yeah. And this is step 2 of this 4-step Jin Shin to help de-accelerate stress or even trauma. Nicole and I were contemplating how do we move from a experience of trauma, PTSD,
go ahead.
Which I think a lot of us as humans, we've experienced trauma ourselves. Some of us are witnesses of trauma. And as Nicole was saying, how do we go from PTSD to PTSG. How can we go from disorder to growth?
Ooh.
And you've heard us before perhaps say we can breathe, we can move, we can touch, we can focus. These are all ways we can go into that growth factor.
Just did a nice little burp, so I think I'm ready to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
My voice changed a little bit, so now I'm going to take that hand that's on the belly,
left hand,
and I'm going to place it right on my ribs.
Right armpit, just a few inches, a hand hold or two below.
And then the opposite hand is just going to come rest on the back of your elbow.
Right hand on the either left elbow, left tricep, sometimes up by the deltoid.
Yeah, sometimes it feels better to grab by the deltoid. Maybe that feels better to you. Just kind of feel where that feels best for you. And you can
working with different,
give yourself a hug kind of here.
Yeah, we're working with spleen, meridians underneath the armpit. We're working with what's called the Sanjiao, triple warmer, triple burner. Yeah, if you add a little smile, maybe even like a little huggy dance, being creative. I find that sometimes if there's too much structure or form, the seriousness kind of sucks the heart out of things. So being willing to be playful
and kind of light and willing to see how all of the events in my life are for me, for you.
Yeah, how can even falls or accidents, mistakes be in service to our growth, our evolution? And how can even these challenges...
I got another burp. I'm going to switch.
Yeah.
So switch which hand's on the ribs and which hand is on the elbow or the outer arm.
You won't screw it up if you do right or left first or second. That doesn't matter. But something we're both interested in is how can stress, challenges, even histories of trauma go from that really stress, fight or flight response into being like a no big deal.
Yeah.
And it's really easy for me who didn't fall or isn't experiencing aches or pains right now, and I certainly have in the past. But how can our challenges be a no big deal? And adding curiosity and wonder, even the sound of wonder. I wonder how maybe a certain ache, pain, challenge, stress could be no big deal.
And then we'll let that go. Notice how you feel. If you feel any different, feel a little softer. But a go-to move too is to just hold the bottom, the last two holds that we did as a kind of first aid for feeling stressed or feeling like overwhelmed or kind of irritated, frustrated with the moment. So this is a go-to hold.
Yeah, some really good energetic life hacks. And I'm reminded of like the Macaulay Culkin, and it's not quite there, but that it's almost like this. And that is part of the hold, contacting the prefrontal. We kind of, as humans, we have a natural proclivity to contacting ourselves in ways that is really nurturing, even though it might look a little defensive and closed off.
And then another thing that we've been doing, that we've been playing with, is our own, I'm gonna drop in some love scoops. So so how is this for me? How is everything happening and conspiring in my favor, in your favor, for all of our benefit?
Yeah, and that's the definition of pronoia as opposed to paranoia. How is the universe conspiring in my favor?
So I step with my feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, and I feel a little softness in my knees, and I even rock from side to side. And I can imagine right in front of me is this big pool of hearts, big pool of love, big pool of smiles, pink light, red light, white light, whatever like is your big pool where you know this is good stuff. This is the juice.
An infinite supply and storehouse reservoir of love standing right before you.
And I'm going to drop my hands right into that. Inhale. And then scoop up that love and pour it into my body. You can put it right into your heart. You can put it right into your head. But you want to make contact. You want to do that. You can do one arm at a time, just kind of scooping up into any areas of where you hold tension. Scoop it up into any parts of your body that feel a little hard or rigid and want more flexibility. Maybe there's a part of your body that wants some attention that hasn't gotten attention yet today. Maybe low back, my hip.
It's getting colder. Maybe my low back. or my sacrum wants some contact.
So continue to scoop that love until you feel a shift, and I'm starting to feel a little goosies.
And like
chills.
and I'm imagining like a bumblebee in the most beautiful flower.
Oh,
and
yeah.
just luxuriating.
Oh, that makes me want two. I'm going to pour it right into my head.
Pollen of love.
Drip all over my face, all the way down my body. Yeah. Let's do that a couple more times. Just let it fall in and let your body absorb all the love that's available to you all around you all the time.
Love scoop. So one way to go from fear to flow is with visualizing color, texture, or shapes of love, and literally touching yourself and filling yourself with this love.
So good, so good, so good. Yum, 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 yum.
And then there's a little a quick fix for Sanjiao or triple warmer channel. It's called the triple warmer smoothie. Another way to de-accelerate stress or trauma, or some of us are having lots of energies coming together at the end of the year to wrap things up, to finish things, or maybe our plans of seeing family or not seeing family. They're
all disheveled and messed up.
Lots of energy bumping into or bumping off, oftentimes around holidays, especially in this never before version.
Yeah, I'm feeling ready, Heath.
So
tell me what to
start
do.
At your temples. We're gonna do we're gonna backwash the Sanjiao. So take 3 breaths right into your temples. It's called the greater wings of your sphenoid bone in the kind of center of your brain, the center of your skull rather. And then we're going to backwash the channel and go over our ears, behind our ears.
And pause.
Then pause right at the base side of your temporal bone, occiput, and behind and deep to your ears. About 3 breaths. You could do it quicker, 1 breath. And then you're going to draw down the sides of the neck. You can even like squeeze your traps. You can drag your muscles of your neck or your shoulders down like a duck dropping water off its feathers. Just peel it and then bring it kind of reverse prayer and soothe the center of your sternum. Let's try that. Oh, cool. Love the participation, the little one in the camera. Let's try 2 more like that. Let's do 1 breath.
1 breath.
Inhale, exhale, temples.
You can massage, you can tap.
Maybe add the bonus feature of your smile as you go up and over.
Smooth around your ears, hold for breath, maybe massage or tap. Get down to your traps, pull those traps forward. Massage or tap or hold. And then bring it right down to your heart. Scoop it down. Cool, calm your heart. Nice.
Very, very nice.
And then today is also like full moon, our last full moon in fall. So cool. Last couple of weeks in the fall energy. So let's just kind of like amp up that lung chi, our lung, large intestine meridians associated with this autumnal energy, and prepare our body for more winter and water flow coming up. So the flow or the movements to help enhance our lung chi is the lung. We're going to do the lung flow from QiGong. Cool. So I'm going to step back so you can see it a little better.
I'll get the camera backed up so we get your whole body framed in there.
Yeah.
And Jake's going to do a little lung flow too. Is that right, buddy?
Yes, looks like it.
Okay.
So we'll do the lung flow for this month or for this season.
Yeah.
And we're just going to inhale, open our arms up wide to the side, wiggle your thumbs. Oh, big heart opener. Exhale, let's down, forward fold and reach the arms back and behind you. Then wiggle your thumbs one more time. Ooh, a little forward fold. And then come up, inhale like you're taking a big accordion, a banner, and then you're squeezing the banner together in front of your belly. And let's do that a few more times. Inhale. Oh my God, Cyril. Exhale. Our dog just farted. Oh my God.
Jake just farted right before we're doing forward folds. Are you kidding?
Oh my God, right. We're taking big breaths in.
And how can you find the growth in that nickel?
Jake is conspiring in our favor. I feel it. I feel it.
Brings the energy of humor, maybe not the best aromatics. He's letting go of his large intestine too. Wiggle your thumb, back bend, wiggle the end of the thumb channel.
The lung channel, yes.
forward fold, open up that lungs, expand, visualize beautiful white light expanding, and then consolidate.
Let's do 2 more. Let's do 2 more.
Deep breath in, back bend. Exhale, forward fold, a bird's beak. Wiggle the thumb.
Drinking bird.
Inhale, open the heart. Exhale. Last one. Add that bonus feature of your smile. Visualize beautiful white light in, through, around you. Letting go of what you don't need. And drawing in, inspiring those qualities that most nurture.
And bring it right into your belly, your sea of chi, the elixir land here in your belly. I think that's our 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, it always goes by so fast.
So much fun.
So appreciate you being here, hanging out with us.
Thanks, everybody.
Taking care of you. You being here helps take care of me. Thank you for your energy and your vibrations of love and connection.
And if you'd like, feel free to get in the gallery mode. We would love to see your faces or hear your voices as we say goodbye for the evening.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Love you lots.
All right, thank you so much.
You're awesome.
Thank you so
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mama. See you all next time. Lots of
Bye-bye.